Hello and a very good afternoon to all our viewers. Welcome to Dialogue Rugby League Week 6 action. We are bringing you live from Valisara, home of Navy Sports Club. And this game is going to be a cracking encounter between those two teams, CH versus Navy. And CH and FC, of course, had some star-studded names in their team this season. Unfortunately, did not played up to the potential. However, Navy on the other hand, coach Motilal Jayatilaka and his team, it's always tough to beat in their home den. And this season, they're just on the third, fourth place, just after Havelocks and Candy. That's going to be another good battle back in Nittavella today between the defending champions. But here, Navy, it's very hard, of course, to beat the home team, especially in this ground, like I said. And we are expecting some late showers, and it's 37 Celsius and 22 km per hour. The wind from the west, you can see as the game progress whether it'll be really tough for both Samuel Madhwanta and the skipper Tilna Veerasinghe of Navy Sports Club, the captain. Both kickers playing in that fullback position. We'll go through the team cards later on, and we'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more action.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
Pulsar Mania now and upgrade to the new and improved Pulsar 200 NS from David Peary's Motor Company Private Limited.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்தில்
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
සිරිපදාස
ඇඩ්මෝරටුව පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugatadass Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිරි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නෝරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
ෆයිනල් ෂෝඩවුන් කැන්ඩි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්ලබ්
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Welcome back once again to Valley Server. This is Dialogue Rugby League. We are bringing you week 6 action between Navy Sports Club versus CHNFC, and the weather condition also perfect here at Valley Server, and both the teams it is an important win to go into the final weekend of the first round clash. That is of course next week, and there's no strangers among these two teams, especially CHNFC. Plenty of players did represent Navy, and they are very used to this condition here in Valisara. This week's results previously Sia versus Air Force, a close encounter, 36 points to 27 in favor of the Reds at Longdon Place, and the other game, Police, looks like they are like a team to watch as we approach or go into the second round. 41 points to 19 against Army. Great work done by Shamli Nawaz and his team. 6 tries on that game for the men in blue, or the Copes back in the Police Park. That was another good game we witnessed. And the points table, Candy right away on the top, 5 out of 5. And Havelocks, both teams unbeaten, will lock horns today at Netavella grounds. And the Candy's bonus points, and that's a main difference, in fact 5 bonus points, and they are right on the top with 30 points. And Sia followed by Navy, Police, Army, CHNFC and Air Force still at that wooden spoon place, and there's a long way to play in the points table. So today 3 versus 4, in fact 4 versus 7, I'm sorry about that, and it's going to be, although 4 versus 7, certainly the visiting team had some star names, but like I said before, it's always tough when you take Navy in their home. Then for you top try scorers, Danushka Ranjan, we might see plenty, or at least one scoring today, in fact a former Havelocks player, and Tharindra Rathwate with 86 points for the red shirts, and he did certainly marshal the Reds this season, and they must be happy with that third place finish thus far. And Navy, in fact let's go through the highlights of last year's encounter. Samuel Madhwanta, the man, was in red hot form this season, and that was a good tackle by Buddhima Piratna, in fact not so legally. Avantha Lee and Avishka Lee both on song in that game. Madhwanta again nailing few penalties and conversions. CHNFC leading comfortably 17 points to 10 in that first half. Danushka Pereira and Rohita Rajapaksa with a try. And Navy was struggling, then there came the yellow card with that numerical advantage. Navy had loads of momentum, playing 15 versus 13 with that numerical advantage. And then Thilna Veerasinghe, and what a game at the end. This kick was the decider, and it's a heartbreak for CHNFC. 27 points to 24 was the final score last time, and since 2014 Navy have won 6 and drawn just 1 game. That tells you the story, especially when you play Navy and CHNFC. Let's have a look at the team cards. Home team first half. We'll see whether there's any changes in that Navy outfit. Silva has been outstanding in the loose head prop. So at Amit Gunasinghe and Kasun De Silva. Gunasinghe was a bit lackluster in terms of his throw, but he really improved week in, week out. And Nirosh Pereira and Ravin De Silva in the lock combination. Adisha Veeratunga, Gihan Pereira and Radhisha Seniratna will be the loose forwards. Rishi Dharmapala and Mohammad Afzal will be the halfback combination. And an interesting change, Chatura Seniratna will start at the left wing position. Mushin Falil and Tanuja Malimbada in the centre combination, and the experienced Dinusha Fernando in the right wing, and the skipper Thilna Veerasinghe the man in the fullback position. And the replacement Deshan Vimukti, Viraj Kolambarachi, Mahesh Madhusankar, Gavin Patrick, Janit Laksara, Salih Handapangodu, Dinesh Lakmal and Gayan Vikramaratna the youngster. And the visiting CHNFC, Satya Ranatunga, Prasad Madhusankar, Kalindu Kariyavasam. No Henry Terrence today in that tight header position. Mathis Sarachandra and the experienced Saranga in the lock combination. Former Isipatana, both of them in fact. Sudarshana Mututantri and Yoshita Rajapaksa, along with former Navy player, of course, Nivanka Prasad will start at that number 8 position. Sudham Suryarachi will partner with Rohita Rajapaksa in that halfback. Dinusha Fernando, the experienced player, and Thilna Veerasinghe, the captain, in the fullback position. And joining me in the commentary, former CNFC skipper Ishan Noor. A very good afternoon, Ishan. Good to have you on the box.
Very good afternoon, Shabir. Very good afternoon, Shabir. Seems like a bright and sunny day and a beautiful day for rugby.
Yeah, of course, you have played with these teams or these players so many times. Ishan, what's your pick on it in terms of experience?
It's always tough to actually play Navy in their den because they know better the condition. But looking at the two teams today, CH has more Navy players actually, and they are pretty well aware of this ground condition and the players as well as the coaching strategies as well. So it's going to be advantageous. But still, for all, last year we saw it was a 24-27 close call where Navy actually won. So this year is going to be a sweet revenge actually to CH to pull up with a victory. And looks like there are a few interesting changes where Rohit actually coming in as a fly half. So that will be very interesting to see right throughout the game because he has been playing as a forward in few games. Also, if you see, I mean, CH overall, even if you look at the bench, they have a very strong bench, I would say, where Jason Melde is there, as well as some of even Avish Kali and Navin Hinakankanamge, bright, I would say, wing 3/4 Sri Lankan and a 7th player who's also in the second half. So he could actually have an impact, and he would be a very much impact player in the second half. So much to watch actually in the second half, right throughout the game, and I would expect a very interesting game actually today.
Absolutely. Some bench stats for you from Ishan Noor in terms of experience. Great tactical ploy. Maybe it's a tactical change by coach Ronnie Ibrahim. On the other hand, coach Motilal Jayasinghe, who came back after coaching Sri Lankan powerlifting unit for a great success. Brought so many medals, including his son Ransilu Jaya Tilaka. And he certainly want to pull up his socks, especially with this Navy team. But we didn't see much of sparks coming through that halfback combination throughout this season. Mohammad Afzal, we know that he's such a skillful player. Both Rishi Dharmapala and Mohammad Afzal still need to spark a bit, isn't it, Ishan?
Correct, true. I think that is a vital position actually. But if you look at the Navy, the outside back combination is also pretty much, especially with Mushin Falil actually leading in. So this game will be a crucial game where they might actually try to hit in the number 10 gap because they know that Rohit is actually inexperienced, but still for all, I mean, he has played, not that he haven't played at the fly half position, but yet I think few games he started as number 8, so they might be actually targeting that area. And but as we all know, I mean, Navy has been very much a powerful set of strong forwards that they have. Surprisingly, even CH Henry is actually in the bench, so which means he might turn up in the second half. So probably to counter that strength, to have that endurance. And Sajid Saranga, here we see Sajid Saranga in the my old buddy, pretty strong forward he is, and good to see him back strong, and he will be a good contender actually.
So we are all set. CHNFC will attack from left to right on your screen, and Navy in their blue and white stripes. Veer Singh, the captain, to start off the proceedings. Akil Jamaldeen will be the referee along with Hasanta Verangoda and Romario De Silva. Straight away, Sudarshana Mututantri collects it and runs laterally. Did it look forward? Play on, says referee Jamaldeen. CHNFC straight away with position. Nivanka Prasad, former Navy player, with his first touch. He couldn't make much of a ground. Sudam Suryarachi to big number 1 Satya Ranatunga. Again CHNFC trying to work through that shorter side. Rohit Rajapaksa trying to rotate the directions, and great pressure by Navy. Almost looked like the turnover. And that is very well done early on by the Sailors. A position given away by CHNFC early on.
Actually, in the first 2-3 couple of minutes start of the game, generally we would see a deep kick to gain territory and to have that position. But in this case, it was otherwise. They actually we saw some forward hits as well. So I would say they shouldn't be burning too much of their energy. Actually, they should be retaining it towards the latter part. But looks interesting.
Boy,
Navy just 22 meters away from the goal line.
First scrum of the day, Rishi Dharmapala feeds inside the 22, certainly has the advantage, and Abzal using Dinusha Fernando. Here's Dharmapala. Another good carry by Falil. Turnover. Great work by CHNFC's number 21, and here comes the first penalty. Navy a little ill-discipline on that breakdown. Samuel Madhvanta. A kick to come out of jail, and what a good kick is that. Straight away into the opposite 10 meter. Wonderful kick by the former St. Anthony's player.
yes.
So CHNFC with their first line out. Prasad Madhusankar. He too didn't play up to his standard. Ishan Noor was outstanding with the pink jersey last time around. And 1 year, of course, the leading try scorer 2 years ago, in fact. Madhusankar with his first throw. It's a short line out. Here's Surya Arachi to Mututantri. Goes into contact. Mohammad Afzal with the tackle. Yoshita Rajapaksa assisting the ball carrier. Here's Surya Arachi. Inside pass. This time he could not use his physicality. Surya Arachi looking for option. And Kalindu Karyavasam was driven backwards. The tight head prop, pick and go. And that's a clear obstruction. Satya Ranatunga trying to pick and go, but I'm not sure whether how much material impact that it had. We'll have a look if possible, if we can get a replay of that. Away into contact.
I think Shabi, the key thing here was actually the tackle which actually drove the forward back. So it was even they didn't have time the five have to form. So probably that is why they want to regroup back again and to form an attack from there, which actually did not work out.
Sit.
Navy with position, Dharmapal to feed once again. And that's a knock on. In fact, offside says a referee. I think it was Surya Arachi.
No explanation. Yeah, offside.
According to the modern world of law, the scrum half could not go into the number 8 or the between flanker and the number 8, that space. He thought that ball was taken by Navy number 8. So another line out. Amit Gunasinghe with the throw in. Nicely collected by CHNFC's Ravin Disilo of Navy. Navy marching forward now. Great work. Again, it was Sudham Suryarachi, the man who conceded that penalty. He make amends for what he did early on, Nishan.
Correct, and also as we expected, they are trying to use the number 10 channel, and Afzal has not been in form. I think probably in the previous few games was trying to actually get in form by trying to hit that gap, but it was a beautiful tackle by Yoshita and supported by Sudham. If you can see over here, Yoshita putting the man down and Sudham actually assisting him way too quicker than the Navy players to arrive.
Absolutely great work by Sudham Suryarachi. And what a lovely kick by Samuel Madhuvanta. Again, a thumping kick. Collected by Sajid Saranga. This time a much better carry.
Love to see this man going up, Sajid Saranga, and he's always a confident jumper. And he's always managed to get the ball in.
Another pick and go, Nivanka Prasad. Trying to gain inch by inch. Want to win that battle. Going forward. Here's Chichi. Trying to step through. And Afzal, his opposite number. Up like a flash. He didn't have much of an option. Again going to the shorter side. Satya Ranatunga. And good tackle coming from his opposite number, Kasun Silva. Hiranta Pereira with his first touch.
Advantage.
Trying to use his upper body strength, and it's advantage time. Radhisha Senivaratna with the pick and go and uses his left boot. Clever work by Radhisha Senivaratna. Here comes a chase and good tackle on Sudham Suryarachi. Under pressure. And Navy wins a penalty here. Senivaratna takes it quickly. And looking for option, Rishi Dharmapala, quick hands coming in, no man's land, the ball was falling.
Backwards.
That's a terrible error by Navy.
You have touch.
Why on earth you would have to be so much hurry, Ishan?
You want to first knock forward?
It was so unfortunate. I think it was a really good work done by Radhisha Senivaratna with his punt, and then a good chase. If you can see here, tackle, CH was under pressure. They could have actually regrouped over here, probably go for a shorter tap, quick tap, and place the ball and probably set up over there. But unfortunately, moving the ball wide, it didn't actually work. If you can see over here. he could have actually set up because none of the players were actually 10 meters back. But Richie Dharmapala throwing that pass into no man's land. Unfortunately, it costed.
Good
Navy
pressure
a
by.
certain try.
Yes, indeed, good pressure on that occasion by Samuel Madhwant and Nishan Pereira. And good to see those backs up like a flash to their defensive line from all the way in the opposite 22. Nil all so far. We are approaching the first 10 minutes of the game. Navy with another scrum. Dharmapala. Interestingly, both halfbacks wearing jersey number 21. Oh, that's a very good work by Navy. Unfortunately, could not execute on that occasion. The timely pass which was needed. Yet another advantage in favor of the home team. It looks like Prasad Madhusankar who conceded that penalty. Veer Singh puts a kick into touch. Line out just outside the 5-meter mark. Amit Gunasinghe, the man who will put the throw in. We might see a contest coming between Saranga and Adisha Veeratunga. If CH opt to contest this line out, by the looks of it, they just want to defend it. Adisha Veeratunga pops the ball backwards rather. Navy driven backwards with that tiny error. Veeratunga. Now the pick can go. Dharmapala to Gihan Pereira. Another short pass. Another forward play. Well, holding on, says taken it quickly, not 10 meters. That could be a cardinal error. And Amit Gunasinghe, will he be awarded a yellow card? Or will he be lucky enough to survive with a warning? Ishan, interesting call.
It is, in fact, the two teams. What I actually can see is none of them actually has the real patience to come and camp when they get into the when they get into the opposition territory. If you can see, when CH managed to go into Navy's territory, but soon was given the ball to Navy, and then vice versa. So I think they need to build that pressure. They need to build that momentum. They need to have that patience. Probably go phase by phase and then build up so that the other team will actually feel it. If not, it's just moving the balls from one team to another.
Samuel Madhwant seems to enjoy his kicking. All the three penalties, he made at least 50-meter accuracy in terms of gaining territory. Straight away inside the 22. Madhusankar, the man in charge with the throw-in. Collected by Sajid Saranga, former Sri Lanka 15s and 7s player. And that's a break off from the shorter side once again by Yoshida Rajapaksa, the captain. Here's Nivanka Prasad, Surya Arachi to Mututantri, and that's an interception, well read by Mohammad Afzal. Again, CHNFC won the ball back. Here's Nishan Pereira to Avantali. He was tackled by his opposite number, Hiranta Pereira this time. Almost isolated. And that's a knock on. Surya Arachi is not happy, man. He's just looking at the assistant referee. He says that there was a hand on the breakdown. Akhil Jamaldin just having a word with his assistant referee, Romario De Silva. So some obstruction in the breakdown. You can see from the body language of Sudham Surya Arachi, the CH scrum half. And here is that ThePapare goes into contact. Yeah, clearly so. The tackle Navy player should release. Spot on decision. Here we go, CHNFC with the line out. Bit of twist and turn from one corner to another. Unfortunately, we don't have a clear picture with that tree. Ranatunga. CHNFC. And looks like a try. Looks like it came from nowhere. Too easy. And the experience. Sajid Saranga to open the account. 5 points to nil with the conversion to come at the 12th minute. Ishan.
Sajid Saranga, my experienced man, I think in the team, would have used that point. At one point, actually, there was so much space, and the CH players were actually calling to move the ball wide. And I was actually looking at the far side, whereas Sajid was actually creeping right throughout the ruck. Early on advantage for CH going into the second 20 minutes.
Madhwanta with his first real point attempt. And too easy. So CHNFC 7 points to nil after pretty much in that defensive unit for the first 10 minutes of this game. And you're watching this live on your number one sports hub, www.thepapare.com. We're bringing live pictures from Valsara, the home of a Navy Sports Club. Time to take the restart. Skipper Thilna Veerasinghe.
It's going to be a difficult kick actually to catch because of this sun facing right towards them. So as you can see,
Backwards, play on.
Abzal going in.
Left.
Tackle
Play
Yoshita,
on.
or rather Rohita, his brother.
That's a big error by Nivanka Prasad. In fact, Nishant Pereira was trying to claim that ball. That's a tap back, but Rohit Rajapaksa was driven backwards.
Tackle really.
Again, like I said, the sun was actually facing towards the opposition side, so it's a very difficult kick to judge and catch. And that is what actually Navy should be doing, even in the open field play. They should be actually kicking high up and testing the wings, especially the right wing.
And that's another handy kick by Samuel Madhwanta inside the in-goal area. And he managed to put this kick probably 35 to 40 meters.
Mark here.
Wonderful stuff.
Send
So far he's good with his boots. So Navy line out. At one point I thought that Rajesh Seniratnam might take the quick line out. Good collection in there by Navy number 7. And here's Navy backs. Veerasinghe to Dinusha Fernando.
No hands wide.
Rishi Dharmapala acting as a first receiver. Adisha Veeratunga
Stay wide.
almost through the
Play
gates.
it side in.
Dharmapala once again. A penalty advantage coming for Navy.
No sir.
Just under the post, I think the best option would be a 3-pointer. They have
Side into the play. Side into the BNS.
strong kickers. That is Thilna Veerasinghe. And that is exactly what they are going for.
Mark is here.
This was the difference in the last year's encounter. It was 24 points to 27 in favor of Navy, courtesy of this man's final minute kick under the post. Here's that break, Adisha Veeratunga and Ravin De Silva to rescue the breakdown. Veerasinghe, the Navy skipper, to put the first points on the board. And unfortunately, it hits the left hand uprights. And it's going to be a 22 restart.
It's a cardinal error. You should have put that 3-pointer, and it would have been actually the morale will be down for Navy players for not actually getting that 3-pointer. They will have to come back once again.
Madhwanta with the 22 restart. Again, he puts that very deep. Chaturanga. Shithil Navira Singh. Here comes Mohammad Afzal. And he lost the ball in contact. Good piece of work by Nivanka Prasad. Not going low on that occasion with the tackle. 15 minutes gone. 7-0. Another scrum in favor of the men in white. Front row 282 to 270 kg. And not much of a difference in that forwards pack. Yoshida Rajapaksha into contact. It was number 19, Gihan Pereira, who conceded that penalty.
Ball.
And anything inside the opposite half, they wouldn't mind. CHNFC just want to take the penalty. They have the reliable kicker.
Of course, yes, Samuel Madhwanta. I saw him putting almost a 60-meter kick, if I'm not mistaken. So that's their prize money, and they will be actually putting all their cash on him. So that's Samuel Madhwanta. Interesting player, actually. He's a strong lad, playing in the position of fly half, fullback. Sorry, with the number 10 jersey though.
And the kick looks good, and it's absolute peach by Samuel Madhwanta. 10 points to nil in favor of visiting team. This is how it looked last year as well. In the first quarter, CHNFC led the match with 10 points to nil. Tilna Veerasinghe to put another thumping up and under, or the drop goal rather. Again, it's going high, very aerial.
Backwards.
Knock on advantage
again.
in favor of Navy.
Tackle, release. White, hands white. Stay there.
Dharmapala, clever dummy, and opted to go in the shorter side. Good carry by Radhisha Veerasinghe.
Good, okay, good.
Afzal to Mushin Falil. Referee Jamaluddin opt to come to the high tackle infringement.
Mark here.
Interesting call. Will Navy opt for the post? They have another kicker in their lineup, Chatura Seniratna this time. He will take in charge to put this into touch.
Just come, window, stop.
And he overcooked it. This is not a good sign. This is not what you want, especially when you are playing in your home team. And there's a little bit of chat going on in the opposite camp.
It's a huge disappointment actually for forwards, because they were looking forward towards their line out, and it was the same previously as well, with the kick not being put to the post. So CH players, I'm sure, or other Navy players, I'm sure they are disappointed about it.
Another scrum.
Crouch. Sit.
Suryarachi with the feed. Rohit Rajapaksa to Nishon Pereira. Nishon with a step and running straight. Rajapaksa once again to Samuel Madhuanta, and space open up in the far corner. Here's Anuradha Herath with his first touch, and can he go all the way? Good tackle coming in the far corner by Dinush Jaturanga. First time we saw CHNFC working towards their backs and gaining territorial advantage. That's a ripper. Madhuanta again with the ball in hand. Pick and go by Herath. Tackle, says referee Damaldin, so the opposite tackle player must release. Sudarshana Mututantri trying to put a dummy. He was driven back. Great double tackle by Navy. Madhuanta opting to go for the drop goal, and that is through. 13 points to nil. How good is that? Take your pressure away. Take all the forwards' pressure away. So as the backs, and Madhuanta says thank you very much.
We have seen Navy actually moving the ball wide, and you can see CH actually move the ball wide for the first time and actually to open up space. And they have a brilliant set of backs. Samuel Madhuanta coming in and putting that 3-pointer. It's very crucial and very much interesting to see actually Navy playing an open field game like this. That they need to swing the ball wide. And Anuradha Herath is a prize man over there. Former Peter at number 8, who's also wing 3/4, a very strong lad, and there's much that we can expect from him.
Here's that drop goal. Too easy, no pressure for him.
Okay, stand left
It
one.
actually looked easy, Sabir, but if you can see, I mean, it
Yeah,
was
you can
not
see number
right opposite the post. It was towards one corner and beautifully kicked to the post.
Here's the restart. Veerasinghe once again. Collected by Lee inside the 22, and that's not the best touch of his boots.
I need the cap.
Amit Gunasinghe, the Navy hooker. And that's an interesting throw to
Tackle
Silva.
release, wide
The tight head
release.
prop. Not taking much of a risk. Afzal to lucid prop Charit Silva this time. Radhisha Seniratna with a pick and go. Good support by the Navy players. Another pick and go by Nirosh Pereira. Dharmapala calling his numbers to come in, and Gihan Pereira with the collection. Switches direction.
No hand, rock, no hand fight.
And Dharmapala himself not sure from which end to pass. Great work by Ravin De Silva. Mohammad Afzal with the carry, trying to step through. Good tackle on Mohammad Afzal. Is it a turnover?
Number 4. Not rolling.
Whoa, interesting.
Not rolling in. 4.
Tackler should roll away, says the referee. It was Prasad Madhusankar. I think they should go for 3 points and get some points on the board. Veerasinghe instead opting to go into touch.
Navy has been trying their line-out drive for some time. Actually, they have been looking for a good opportunity. I think this is one of the good opportunities that they can actually take on. Looking into CH, looks like they are going to counter it,
Yeah, good.
and they are ready for that.
No, just
Gurusinghe with the throw. Interesting tactic in the lineouts. Well collected. Very good throw indeed. Ravin De Silva, the man who claimed that throw.
backwards.
And that's knocked backwards, and later on it was knocked forward. Good call by the referee just in front of him. You can see the disappointment of the Navy face. Another wasted opportunity.
I thought
In the meantime, the defending champions Candy leading 21 points to 7 against Havelocks in Nittavala.
Beautiful throw, good collection and good execution, but unfortunately in the process of driving it actually didn't turn out well. That was such a big disappointment for Navy.
Again a wasteful opportunity for Navy. Early shove. Free kick, it has to taken from the number 8's position. Sudam Suryarachi trying to snipe through a flash. Madhwanta takes a tap and puts another thumping kick. Excellent stuff by Samuel Madhwanta. Right away into the opposite territory. How good is that? How good? It's a luxury to have such a good kicker in your team.
It is something like Nalaki Veerakudi to Candy. Such a privilege to play with a gentleman like that. So easy for the Candy forwards as well, and likewise I think they have Samuel Madhwanta now for CH.
Gurusingha taken his time and well collected once again by Ravin De Silva. Afzal to the supportive Mushin Falil, trying to put a little decoy work. Great defense by Mututantri and Hiranta Pereira. Ball comes out. It's a knock-on advantage. Unfortunately, Navy again losing position. Good defensive work by CHNFC. And all the ins and out of Dialogue Rugby League. Log in every Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. The breakdown segment. Join Shana Kamarasinghe for all the ins and outs and the updates. We are approaching the penultimate week. This is in fact the penultimate week of the first round clash. This Dialogue Rugby League. And the story out here, 13 points to nil in favour of CHNFC after 27 minutes. Srinath Sudam Suryarachi to Hiranta Pereira with a lovely offload. And some footwork by Avantali as he goes into contact. Slight knock on. Lee, of course, missed out almost entire first round after that first game, and he was out due to an injury. And also, there's some lots of bench strength. Naveen Henakan Kanamgre in the bench. Also, Avishka Lee, the Lee brothers, former Whistler player, was given senior. Sudam Suryarachiju starting this game. Sajid Saranga, the man who scored the first try for CHNFC and then came through penalty and a drop goal by Samuel Madhwanta. Jason Milder is another lad in the CH bench. Rajesh Seniratna breaks through. Good carry this time by Mushin Falil. Advantage being played. Veerasinghe runs laterally, trying to offload. Veerasinghe is through. He just needs to give the pass to Dinesh Chaturanga. And he was trying to offload. It's a knock-on advantage. Here comes Anuradha Herath. Nivanka Prasad runs into traffic. And that's a poor pass. However, Mututantri with a no-look pass to Hiranta Pereira in the far corner. And there's another player coming into the ground. Good hands by Suryarachi and Hiranta Pereira. Just need to step through, play on. And here comes the support to Darshana Mututantri. Inside the own 22. What a passage of play by CHNFC. Mututantri scores a try.
Beautiful, beautiful try that was actually. If you see the passage of play was wonderful actually. Starting off from that run to the far corner, picking up the ball, and some good offloads we see. I think most of them are actually following Super Rugby pretty close, I suppose. And I think Mututantri actually did the break by giving that offload to the wing, and coming back for support. It's a really beautiful try actually to see.
Absolutely. Multiple passes. We'll see. We'll have a look at replay after this conversion. Much better rugby by the Gymkhana club. Madhuvanta, no mistakes so far. 3 out of 3 this evening. And that's 4 out of 4 for him. Another 2 points under his name. So far the second best point scorer, just behind Tharindra Ratwata. Here's that replay. Navy had all the momentum after Thilna Veerasinghe's run from the far corner and turnover. Anuradha Herath with this pass to Nivanka Prasad. He cuts inside, and that's not a good pass, but it was won by Muthutantri. Hiranta Pereira.
Tackle.
We are back live. Veerasinghe with the restart. Surya Arachi to put the box kick. Dharmapala, good collection. Good pressure by Satya Ranatunga. I think it was Adisha Veeratunga who conceded that penalty. Prasad takes it quickly. Almost a knock on by Prasad Madhusanka. Sajid Saranga, the try scorer. It's a high tackle. Almost, not almost. It was a seatbelt tackle. Clever piece of work by Sudham Parinder. But referee Jamaldin will come for that penalty. 20 points to nil, and Samuel Madhuvanta will put his hands in the air, saying, "I'll take it, sir."
This one out of the first try, CH has been building the momentum, and they're building it. Even their game style is actually much more very energetic compared to Navy. Navy FC is actually struggling a bit. They being number 4, I think they have a very good chance of becoming number 3 if they win it. But CH is actually putting their hands up, and they're actually getting into this game. That was the first kick which missed.
I'm sure CH wouldn't mind, Ishan. It's going to be a 22 restart, and they will retain position.
He had the legs, it's just that the distance was, the direction was the issue was. But it was a good try actually. So going for a 22 dropout, CH will be receiving the ball back again.
Veerasinghe with the 22 restart. Madhuvanta with the collection. I'm not sure why he didn't go for a drop goal attempt, Ishan. And very good kick and a good chase from CHNFC.
I was expecting Madhuvan to take a drop goal attempt, but he rather passed it to Yoshita, or rather Rohita, with a good kick and good chase.
Taken quickly. Again, Rajesh Seneviratne. He never gets out of petrol. Silva to Ada Silva, both the tight head and the loose head prop on the center of the field. Here's a chance, Chatura Seneviratne, and he steps inside, cuts inside. Chatura Seneviratne will go for the first try. Take a bow, son. Absolutely brilliant work by Navy. And this man was playing out of position. He is a fly half. He usually plays in the fullback as well, but today playing at the wing three.
Beautiful hands. I saw some forwards also involved. So I think they picked the right person, Chatur Seneviratne, right from the outside. And it was what a brilliant run it was.
Excellent stuff in the defensive, making that or turning that defense into attack, and great hands. What is interesting, we'll have a look at that replay after this conversion maybe. What is interesting is, Ishan, both the props, both the tight head and the loose head props, they were on the center of the field playing like two centers.
That's exactly what I was saying actually. They picked up the correct person to move the ball out. And two forwards joining the line. Pretty interesting to see. Like I said, these guys are following too many Super Rugby, I suppose.
Yet again, second time of the day. It hits again left hand uprights. Unlucky for the Navy skipper. He missed 5 points already. Here's that pass. Here's Charit Silva and Rasit Silva. Chatura Seni Ratna after two props offloads all the way into the try. Excellent piece of work. Coach Ronnie Ibrahim at the background along with Namal Rajapaksa. And it's time to take the restart. What will Samuel Madhwanta? Will he go for the shorter one? Good chase by Anuradha Herath. Gihan Pereira takes the ball into contact. Navy just need to come out of jail. It's a turnover. In fact, it was still in favor of CHNFC. For a moment, I thought it's going to be a Navy attack and not playing legitimately on that occasion. Just checking the time with the referee. Not opting for the points this time with the angle. This will add a bit more pressure. Another 5-meter line out in favor of CHNFC. Will it be a short line out? They have some experience, some good ball carriers.
Should be going for a long line, a long version actually with all forwards in, and I'm sure they will be going for a drive. If you see even the physicality of CS players compared to Navy, and even their weight comparison as well, so they have that advantage and they will be definitely going for a, like Yasus can see, going for a line-out drive.
Matis Sarachandra with the catch, and here goes CHNFC. Prasad Madhusankar, is he going to score the second try? And that's too easy again. Prasad Madhusankar, we saw him scoring plenty of tries like this in the pink shirt, and this time he knows how to celebrate. He's a happy chap. 25 points to 5 in favor of the visiting team with a conversion to come as we approach the halftime. So CHNFC with the bonus point try, standing on the 7th place on the league table, and it's a much important fixture this is. Madhwanta with his 6th kick of the day. And the conversion is another stunner by Samuel Madhwanta. And that's the halftime. 5 out of 6 kicks to Samuel Madhwanta and 65 points this season. And CHNFC dugout looks much relieved after that early 10 minutes where they were in the defensive unit.
CH has lot too many to offer actually. If you look at even the reserve players, they have some good reserve players actually to come in. So second half is going to be crucial, but still for all Navy is actually leading quite comfortably.
I beg your pardon, it's not the bonus point try. Only 3 tries been scored. Prasad Madhusankar, Sudarshana Mututantri, and the first try came from Sajid Saranga. However, CH leads 27 points to 5. And Navy band comes into the park to entertain the fans. And let's have a look at the let's have a look at the highlights. This is how it all started. CHNFC using their forwards. Sajid Saranga, the man who scored that first try. Madhwanta with the conversion. And another penalty. And this was excellent work by CHNFC inside their own 22. Nivanka Prasad cuts inside and a poor pass. However, Muthutantri claimed that pass. And greater understanding. Hiranta Pereira with an offload. A no-look pass to Sutam Suryarchi. Again to Hiranta Pereira. This is some basic stuff. And Muthutantri from the 22 again. This is what supportive run all about from the experienced lad former Sri Lanka Sevens captain. And this right, two prop forwards in the middle. And Chatura Seniratna beats one and beats Samuel Madhwanta. Score the try, the first points for Navy Sports Club. And then just before the halftime, good take by Sarat Chandra. Prasad Madhuranka, the ball in hand, driving wall. It's always difficult to defend, and he scored the third try. So we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back with the second half action.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves, only from Crescent.
අපේ ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඉන්ටනෙට් ඕනේ. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි රවුටරේ නිසා ගෙදරේදී කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. අපි වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් ගියත් පැකේජ් එක එකයි. ඒත් ගෙදරින් එළියට ගියාම හැමෝටම පැකේජ් එක අරන් යන්න පුළුවන්ද? Hey Barry, මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් පැකේජ් එක තියෙන්නේ. ලංකාවේ කොහේ ගියත් රවුටරේ ගෙදර තියෙද්දි ගෙදර හැමෝටම එකම පැකේජ් එකෙන් වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් යන්න පුළුවන් එකම ක්‍රමය. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් විතරයි. ඒ විතරක් නෙමෙයි. එක බිලයි, කනෙක්ෂන්ස් ගොඩයි.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites, only from Crescent.
Pulsar Mania now and upgrade to the new and improved Pulsar 200 NS from David Peary's Motor Company Private Limited.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
අපේ ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඉන්ටනෙට් ඕනේ. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි රවුටරේ නිසා ගෙදරේදී කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් ගියත් පැකේජ් එක එකයි. ඒත් ගෙදරින් එළියට ගියාම හැමෝටම පැකේජ් එක අරන් යන්න පුළුවන්ද? Hey Barry, මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් පැකේජ් එක තියෙන්නේ. ලංකාවේ කොහේ ගියත් රවුටරේ ගෙදර තියෙද්දි ගෙදර හැමෝටම එකම පැකේජ් එකෙන් වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් යන්න පුළුවන් එකම ක්‍රමය. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් විතරයි. ඒ විතරක් නෙමේ. එක බිලයි, කනෙක්ෂන්ස් ගොඩයි. අපේ ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඉන්ටනෙට් ඕනේ. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි රවුටරේ නිසා ගෙදරේදී කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් ගියත් පැකේජ් එක එකයි. ඒත් ගෙදරින් එළියට ගියාම හැමෝටම පැකේජ් එක අරන් යන්න පුළුවන්ද? Hey Barry, මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් පැකේජ් එක තියෙන්නේ. ලංකාවේ කොහේ ගියත් රවුටරේ ගෙදර තියෙද්දි ගෙදර හැමෝටම එකම පැකේජ් එකෙන් වෙන වෙනම ඉන්ටනෙට් යන්න පුළුවන් එකම ක්‍රමය. මොබිටෙල් වයිෆයි ප්ලස් විතරයි. ඒ විතරක් නෙමේ. එක බිලයි, කනෙක්ෂන්ස් ගොඩයි.
Welcome back to Rally Sarah and welcome to Dialogue Rugby League Week 6 action as we bring you live pictures and some entertainment by the Navy Band. And the visiting team, Station FC, leading comprehensively at the end of the first 40. And we are all set for the second half action. 27 points to 5 in favor of the team in white shirts. Here's Samuel Madhuanta with the restart. Good kick, claimed well by Silva, the tight head prop. Dharmapala puts the ball into Chatura Seniratna, who scored the one and only try for Navy. It was taken outside and one player down. Is it going to be a penalty? Not sure. Referee Jamaldin wants to have a word with his assistant Veranga. Is there any foul play? Interesting if we can have a look at a replay. Not really sure what happened. It was a good carry by Charit Silva. Not sure whether as he got the ball, as he went into contact with the Prasad Madhusankar, got a blow on his head. Is he going out for a concussion test? Joining me in the commentary box, Ishan Noor, former CRNFC captain. And let's have a look at this replay. And here's that breakdown. Prasad Madhusankar tries to clear that player. And there comes a hand or a fend.
It's not a fend, definitely. It's a hand, actually.
Just saying, get out of way by the Navy players. However, Navy with position now. Here's Dharmapala to Khalil. Again, another forwards play. Nirosh Pereira into contact. Mohammad Afzal with a long pass. Navy skipper cuts inside. Dharmapala to Afzal. To Silva. Silva bulldozing his way into the CH traffic. That's an inside pass, well marked by Yoshida Rajapaksa. In fact, it was high. Time off, says referee Jamaldeen. No way, it's a high tackle and it's a straight yellow card. So Yoshida will sit in the sin bin for the next 10 minutes, and Navy now have the numerical advantage. Can they capitalize something?
But I should say, Sabir, Yoshida has been a silent assassin for CH. He had given so many tackles after tackles, and he has been very much active and outstanding actually so far. And it's normal, it's natural. I mean, in this kind of situation, it might go up a bit high, and the rules are as such. It's very strict. The moment you go high, you go out, and that has been in the international case as well. So Yoshida going out for 10 minutes is a big blow for CH in terms of their defense, and they need to regroup and recoup with 14 men.
That's right. In terms of defense and in terms of leadership, we'll see how the next 9 minutes or so will go. Gunasinghe, that's an interesting throw. He leaped up. Silva once again from the center of the field. Big hit coming in. Switching direction by Dharmapala to Amit Gunasinghe. Here's Mushin Falil with a dummy. In fact, it was Dinesh Lakmal, the number 22. Rishi Dharmapala once again with a long pass to Ravin De Silva. Much better this time. Long pass, a cutout pass. Here comes a chance, and Chatura Seneviratne has he scored the second try. Line out. He's in touch. Well, opportunity goes begging for Navy. Try was there for Chatura Seneviratne. Here's that replay. Seneviratne. Samuel Madhwanta with the tackle. This time he doesn't miss it. So there was an advantage play, but the advantage is also over. Can CHNFC come out of jail? Here's Madhusankar. Scored the try before the half time. A reset in the line out. Collected by Saranga to Mututantri. And Chichi inside the 5-meter mark. Pick and go again by CH player. Madhwanta once again comes to rescue. CHNFC. This time Madhwanta didn't have much of an option. A very good opportunity for Navy.
Of course, with 14 men with CH, Navy should actually capitalize by now. And they have the numbers advantage also.
Great collection, great control. And Amit Gunasinghe cut loose. Afzal to Tanuja Madhuranga, former Science College player. Great work in the breakdown. Sudarshana Mututantri, the man who need no introduction. That was very quick, and Charit Silva not releasing the ball. As a result, CHNFC will win the position. Mohammad Afzal is not a happy chap.
Again, Navy trying their hard actually to be in the game, but unfortunately giving away the ball. There you can see the support player actually got a bit delayed to get there, and he didn't actually clear the man. That's a mistake he actually did, but he wanted to rather seal the ball. And now again CH has the opportunity. So time is actually ticking for Navy actually to get that advantage of 14 men. CH is attacking back again.
Here we go, another line out just by the 10-meter mark. I beg your pardon, center field. In fact, Dharmapala to Afzal. Afzal up to go by himself, and Rohita joining Sarat Chandra on that tackle. Dharmapala again, this time much quicker. Radhisha Seniratna using the big man. Silva, who's on his left. Mushin Falil with a carry and a scissor to Tanuja Malimbada. Again Mututantri. This time Navy had support. Dharmapala to Silva. Good work by Silva. Cannot be isolated. The assistants need to do more than that. Not supporting body weight. Hands on the deck, taken quickly by Amit Gunasinghe, the Navy hooker. Big hit coming from Satya Ranatunga. Again going for the shorter side. Mohammad Afzal with a step and a pass to Adisha Veeratunga. Turnover by Sudham Suryarachi, and he puts the kick in. Navy skipper with the rescue, with a step and another. Ravindi Silva. Again going for that shorter side. Navy certainly have to organize much better than this. Amit Gunasinghe, he don't have much of gas left on him. Tight head prop Silva into contact. Great work by Richie Dharmapala. And that's unfortunate knock on. An opportunity goes begging, but referee want to consult. In fact, go back to the initial infringement. CH playing offside.
One huge setback I see here with Navy team is actually, seems like they are just disorganized. They are not organized in terms of their depths, because most of the players are started, and we saw in multiple occasions where prop forwards are joining on the line, which can be good, which is good as well, but they need to have that depth, they need to have that attacking skills, where forwards, sometimes when Mushin and when Afzal is actually joins into the ruck, there's hardly anyone actually has formed pretty well. So that is a big disadvantage in terms of Navy actually attacking.
So Navy opting to go into the sidelines. 27 points to 5. Still got plenty of time remaining in this week 6 of Dialogue Rugby League. Gunasinghe with the throw in. Adisha Veeratunga with the catch. Can they drive through? Can they put some pressure? And looks like it's going to be a try coming in. Good defense by CH. Pick and go by Silva. Again inches short. And that's a try. That's a try. Not sure who scored the try. Looks like it's a Nirosh Pereira who scored that try. The number 27 for Navy.
They tried this for multiple occasions, trying to break through that line out drive, and they managed to do it this time. Again, they have the advantage of numbers, and then going on for a pick and go, and it actually worked well for Navy. They need to hit back soon, and they need to hit back strong because they're still down away, probably about with 15 to 20 points back. So they need to at least hit more couple of more tries to get into the game and to build pressure to CH and FC.
Tilna Veerasinghe with the conversion, and that's a beautiful conversion. He missed 5 points in the first half, a conversion and a penalty. Both of them hit the left hand uprights, but this time he made no mistakes. Here's that try coming. Nirosh Pereira, you can hardly see, just needed to dot it down. Keep your hand on the whitewash. CH and FC with a restart. 12 points, 27. Madhwanta with a restart. Ravin De Silva couldn't claim this. In fact, Adisha Veeratunga, it was trying to win that high ball. Turnover. Sudam to Sudarshana Muthutantri. Powerful run by Satya Ranatunga, but he made a mess of it. Referee Jamaldin going back to initial knock on by Adisha Veeratunga.
CH will be opting for that bonus point with one more try. There are 3 tries and there's one more try to get that bonus point, so they will be targeting on that, whereas Navy is trying to come back strong. It's 15 points gap.
Great work by Nivanka Prasad. He certainly made almost 10 meters from that break. Surya Arachi to Rajapaksa. Mohammad Afzal and Dinusha Fernando trying to hold him up. Turnover by Navy. Ravin De Silva, the man who carried the ball. That's not a good kick by Dharmapala. Knock-on advantage. Now all this intense game is becoming a bit sloppier. Still play on. And the ball wins the race. Eventually, it's going to be a 22 restart. Oh, in fact, referee Jamaldin will go for that knock-on by the Navy player.
So Yoshit is back in the park. I think he was playing the advantage for some time and bring him back. So CH has the ball once again, and they have a good opportunity to attack from the 40-meter mark or 30-meter mark, I would say.
That's a knock-on by Gunasinghe. Few bodies on the ground and some ice packs on the neck. Sarath Chandra. And then Kasum De Silva. In fact, Kalindu Kari was from the Navy. CH and FC tight head.
I'm back on.
So time on says Akil Jamaldin. 27 to 12.
Steady. Stay.
Nivanka Prasad sends out to Sudam Surya Arachi. Avantali in the corner. Madhwanta acting as halfback. Here's the danger. Prasad.
Roll away.
And Sudam Suryarachi. Here's Hiranta Pereira. Brought down
No,
by
blue
his
red,
opposite
blue
number,
red.
Tanuja Maduranga.
Stay, get back, run.
Suryarachi to Prasad
Play on.
Madhusankar.
Playing it
That's a rip-off, and here's the advantage.
Knock
Thought
forward.
it was a knockback. And would be interesting to see a replay. What happened? Mushin Khalil is a bit confused.
Mushin actually ripped off the ball, but actually it went forward, so it is a clear knock-on. As you can see over here, what happened. It wasn't Mushin, but rather the prop forward.
That's a clear knock-on by Charit Silva. He did rip off the ball, but the ball goes forward. Good call by the referee. So the first change coming. Navin Henakankanamge comes in. Not sure who will go out. It's Anuradha Herat. Coach Ronnie Ibrahim is happy to keep both the youngsters on the park, giving a rest to Anuradha Herat. We just saw only one threatening run by Herat, which led CHNFC to gain territorial advantage, and also Muttantri's try after some multiple offloads between Hiranta Pereira and Suryarachi.
Crouch.
Boy. Both attacking and defending play, and it's a huge strength for a team to have him on field. Very strong lad.
Nivanka Prasad breaks through. Mututantri with the rescue. So as the other CH forwards. Formed very deep, this time by Chichi. And still playing inside the Navy half.
Release.
And it was
I said offside.
Mututantri having a word with Radhisha Seniratna. Will be interesting again. For instant, I thought Mututantri was holding on. That's a great breakdown challenge between Muthu and Radhisha. But the call is for offside, is it? Here's that Mututantri going into contact. I'm not really sure whether that could be a right decision, Ishanur.
Radhish is very intense player who was a former scrum half, now playing as a flanker position. Reminds me of Dilip Selvam actually. I think it was a legal turnover, but unfortunately a receiver would have missed out over there, which would be expected in this kind of intense games.
Madhuanta with a long range kick, and that just goes out of the right hand uprights. However, CHNFC has the chance to reclaim the position. Here's still Navy skipper with the 22. Collected by Sarat Chandra, in fact Sajid Saranga with his dazzling orange boots.
White number 14.
Much better kick by Madhuanta. Veerasinghe sends it to Mohammad Afzal. Offload to Madhuranga. Good work, good placement by Tanuja Madhuranga as he goes into the tackle. Afzal acting as halfback. Ravin De Silva to Amit Gunasinghe. Needs some quick ball out. Afzal again to Silva. Silva cuts inside the tight head prop.
Play on leg.
Ball comes loose.
Play on again leg.
Again it's Ravin De Silva. A lucky bounce. Here's a tight head prop. Once again coming into action. Ravin De Silva yet again into contact. Rishi Dharmapala to Afzal. That's well marked by Avant Ali. Well marked on Mushin Khalil. And Nishan Pereira was bundled into touch. First knock on How good is that? Well read, great awareness.
It was a beautiful red tackle by Amantali. He saw Dinush actually turn his body and not facing the tackler. So he took that as an advantage and knocked really well. Unfortunately, Nishan actually getting the ball out into touch. But they're coming back for a scrum. Maybe changes.
Another change coming in for the Sailors.
Gavin Secret is actually coming in. Gavin coming to De Silva. Ravin De Silva is going out. Ravin too had a very decent game actually today. Had some good carries, good tackles as well. So Gavin coming into the lock position.
Stay bound, stay bound.
Sudam Suryarchu, Rohit Rajapaksa, Hiranta Pereira. Not really reading both the centers on that occasion. Puts the kick into chase, and here comes a foot race. Navy has the chance, and Nivanka Prasad up like a flash to rescue the CHNFC team, but he gives away penalty for holding on. Great work by CHNFC's Navy's number 19 rather. Gihan Pereira taken it quickly.
Time off.
Try yes or no.
I'm going to consult with the AR.
Referee Jamaldin, I think he's going to have a word with his assistant.
Looks like a try for me. That's what I actually saw, but need to have a replay of it.
I had.
If Navy hits back, CH will be under pressure. But looks like they take it back for a penalty.
So that's going to be a penalty for Nivanka Prasad holding on. What would be the decision? A scrum or a line out?
To the body language, it looks like Radish is going to have a pick and go, pick up over here. Number 8 break. And he's still at that
Crouch. Point. Sit.
There's a bit of a gap in the blind side, so probably they might be using that blind side as well. There you go, Radisha. Strong lad.
And that's a try.
No. Try, yeah.
In fact, it was not given. It's a penalty in favor of Navy. Taken quickly. Silva. Pick and go all the way, and it's try. Excellent stuff by the big number 3. Cousin De Silva. A much needed try. We still have more than a quarter to play. This is how Navy came back last year as well for that 24-27 victory.
Looks like Navy is actually building up that momentum, which is good to see actually, and it has brought the whole ground alive, back live to their feet. It's just a matter of 8 points gap, and they have more than 20 minutes of play. Radish is such a strong man, and he had that confidence actually to go, and he actually thought that he scored the try, but brought back and forwards doing the rest and completing the try.
No hurry to take the restart. Madhvanta just making sure his forwards are back. Good chase by CH. Dharmapala puts the box kick. Sudham Suryarachi. Another kick into space, but it was collected by Dinusha Chaturanga. And he puts a kick into the race as he overcooked it. And it's going to be a 22 dropout. Just overcooked with that timing of the kick, Dinusha Fernando, former Sri Lanka 7-star.
Dinusha uses his punt kick very much often because he has that confidence in his pace. He has that speed.
That's a terrible error by Madhwantha. Great work by Gavin Seagards. Here's Navy marshalling forwards. That's the penalty for holding on. Good work by Satya Ranatunga. Here's the replay. Actually, it was Adisha Veeratunga who barged through that 22 restart. Here's Satya Ranatunga.
He came through the gate. He came through the channel. Bit dodgy because he was not in his feet. Probably trying to turn over the ball.
Ayon. Yeah. 27-19. CHNFC driving forward.
No hands.
Suryarachi with a long pass. And Nishan Pereira. That's a high arm from one of the Navy players. So penalty advantage. Good break by Hiranta Pereira to Sudham Suryarachi. He will go all the way under the post. And Suryarachi. Wonderful work and lovely celebration. And that's the bonus point try for CHNFC.
At one point looked like Navy was actually coming back, hitting back in the game. But this try actually sealed the game for Navy, so rather CH. But still there's about 20 more minutes left for the game. So Navy can always hit back. They're trailing with 13 points with the kick to come in. It's going to be 15, which means they need to have 2 tries back to back to get into this game.
Last warning, I spoke to you before the match. I want players coming to me. Not you.
So Madhwantha with a drop goal attempt on that conversion.
Now it's over.
Here's that break. Hiranta Pereira with a lovely offload. And Sudham Suryarachi. He's got so much pace. Wonderful effort by CHNFC. Now it is going to be really challenging for Navy. 19 points to 34. Veera Singh with the kick. That's knock on in favor of Navy. It was by Nivanka Prasad's hands. Mohammad Abzal with a long pass to Madhuranga. Lovely running angle. And Navy number 14. Well, it was a Salia Handapangoda.
It was a penalty try actually.
In fact, that's a penalty try. So,
and a yellow card coming in. Looks like a yellow card, probably for a. Yes, it's under the post. Penalty try.
Well, it's a penalty try. Unfortunately, the try will not count under Salia Handapangoda's name.
Penalty try.
But Navy doesn't mind. He just came into the park. Here's that replay.
Okay, what out?
Lovely long pass and a good running angle by Handapangoda. And Madhuanta, and this is... Well, I think for that Avanta Lee's attempt on Salia Handapangoda, it doesn't look really reckless, but we just saw that in the slow motion, Ishan Noor.
Actually, if he saw that Salih was actually diving for that try, and he was actually in low position. But then again, the international rules is such: if you go high, that means it's a dangerous tackle, because rugby is more concerned about safety of the player. As you can see over here, Salih Handaman got a good run, good break, nice step, and Avantali trying to defend at the last moment, but in the try line, he's actually going a bit high, and that is why the yellow card was given and a penalty try.
Well, Avishka Lee rather, who just replaced Sudham Suryarachi, and in the meantime, Navy with lots of mess in their own zone, somehow managed to keep position.
Entry playing advantage.
So Avishka Lee on the sin bin means CHNFC playing without a halfback. That's really unfortunate, isn't it, Ishan? Just came off the bench, and with his first real attempt, it was a penalty try. And CHNFC also made another change, bringing Jason Melder, former Havelocks captain.
The try was not under his belt. All credit goes to him for the beautiful side step and beautiful move that he actually brought in. So, yes, Salih Handapangoda did make a difference. And seems like Navy is actually up, and they have built up their momentum, and they're going forward with this.
Collected by Navy, Adisha Veeratunga. Abzal to a lovely running angle. Tanuja Madhuranga. Two forwards and a backs combining in that attempt. Unfortunately, conceding a penalty. Rishi Dharmapala.
Rishi Dharmapala hasn't had a great game today, actually. I saw some box kicks that he tried to attempt, but it actually didn't work out. So he's trying to do some stuff, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Even over here, it was a good break. The collection was not that great, and he was holding on to the ball.
Madhuanta with another thumping kick into touch. All the photographs and videos can be purchased on ThePapare.com. For more info, call 0777 337 458, or you can email info@thepapare.com. Not only rugby, covering all the sports in Sri Lanka. You can see another opportunity. Collected by Matisa Sarachandra. Here's the pod. CHNFC taking time to move forward, trying to organize. I think they need to play. It's not going anywhere. And that's a maul collapse and unplayable. As a result, it's going to be a Navy scrum. It's not a penalty, Mohammed Absal.
Navy is actually giving all out over here because they know if CH scores over here, that will be the seal of the games. So, but Navy holding on to that very well, defending that maul, and in the process actually regaining the position, regaining the ball. Interesting to see what's going to happen over here. Are they going to work the line or are they going to kick out of jail? 11 more minutes into play.
Okay.
And they're short of 8 points. So interesting to see what are they going to do right now.
Few more changes coming in CHNFC lineup. Shanuka Herath replaces Prasad Madhusanka.
They wanted to make this change just before the scrum, and I think they are getting it. Yes, they are. So Jason Melde in one side and Shanuka, 2 new props, and they will be trying to insert pressure over here in Navy put in.
Dharmapala to feed. Not a settled scrum. 2 new front rowers for the white shirts. You can see the jersey looks still brand new. Of course, Melder coming after his first class honors in the business management degree. Congratulations to him.
Good to see rugby players also pursued in their studies, which back then we used to have even doctors like Maya Gunasekara, Dr. Maya Gunasekara and people.
A break from Adisha Seniratna. Inside the 5 meter, always troublesome. Need to come out of jail. Time is ticking. 26 points, 34. Puts the box kick in by Dharmapala. Here's Madhuvanta steps and looking for the offload option. Pretty much isolated. This time Radhisha Seniratna understood that he can't play the ball. The ruck is formed.
Roll away.
Prasad Madhusanga still on the park. So it was Satya Ranatunga who replaced from Shanuka. Rajapaksa with a pick and go. Trying to gain a little bit yard. Prasad Madhusanka. CHNFC perhaps trying to kill some time. With pick and goes. Faces after face. Prasad.
Not forgetting that CH is without a scrum half over here. So they are finding it a bit difficult to play without a half back.
Hands blue.
And also I think they want to kill time as much as possible. And that is exactly what they are doing with the pick and goes.
Sajid Saranga assisting in that ruck. Almost a turnover by Radhisha Seniratna, trying to use the lower center of gravity and the strength. Excellent stuff by Radhisha Veeratna. He was like waiting like an eagle to get that turnover. And this time, right in front of the referee, Abzal takes it quickly. Here's Madhuranga. In fact, Sali Handapangoda goes in. And is that a yellow card coming in?
Looks like a yellow card and looks like CH have to play with 13 players. I was actually counting him as a man of the match option because it's pretty difficult to choose who is it. So unfortunately he got a yellow card as well, and that was not a very good move, not a very good tackle. If you can see over here, definitely high. Definitely high.
So 13 versus 15. Are we going to see a surprise comeback by Navy just like they did last year? 34 points to 26. Navy just a matter of scoring twice.
Shocking that they didn't actually take the 3-pointer because they still have 8 more minutes to go and they are trailing with 8 points. So they need to score twice to win this game. It's shocking actually because it looks like an easy kick and they have one of the good kickers as well.
And that's a stolen line out. Position goes begging. Here's a chance for CHNFC to come out of jail. Shocking work by Gunasinghe.
Tilna Veerasinghe should have stepped forward and said, look here, I'll take this kick. But he wasn't present, unfortunately.
Joseph!
Here's the kick from Lee. Still Navy has another chance just inside the 22. In the meantime, 21 points to 28 in favor of the defending champions. Candy, that's in Nittawala.
Numbers? 5.
Same here.
Time off. Hold it.
It's another new play in the park for CHNFC. A lot of changes we see. Might work both ways. Sajid Sarang is going out, looks like. Line out missed.
Again, poor show by Navy. They should get the opportunity. They should exploit this into points. It's a gifted opportunity. Here comes Lee. Avishka Lee after 10 minutes in the bin. So now it's 14 versus 15.
Interesting to see many changes in short span of time. Towards the last 10 minutes, I think CH don't want to lose this game and putting all their guns forward.
Coach Ron Ibrahim trying to use all his bench. Here's Lee. Lee to Chichi. And he puts a decent kick into touch to come out of jail. Will Navy take it quickly?
Navy backline seems to be in a very attacking mood, as you can see.
Gunasinghe this time again another
big disappointment actually.
Big error by Gunasinghe. Should have gone to the number 2. Make it simple, win the line out, reclaim position, then attack. Mututantri. Great work by Mohammad Afzal. Taken it quickly by the lucid prop, Silva. Great breakdown battles we witness, and Gavin Seagards knocks it on. And that's going to be another penalty for not 10 meters.
Navy, someone should lead. I suppose someone should step forward and think at this moment it should go for a 3-pointer because they have another 6 more minutes in play. And they need to score twice because there's only 8 points back. So even though if they score, it's going to be 7 points and there goes a penalty.
Well, no one to blame by yourself. Navy had so much gifted opportunities. And CHNFC taking their time to take this kick or to put this into touch. There's no Samuel Madhuanta. So it's going to be Avantali to put this into touch.
Tilna Veerasinghe, being the captain of the team, should have actually come forward and there are so many senior players like Radisha Senaratne. They could actually think of this situation, this condition, what they should actually do. They should have actually gone for a better option, but losing position overall.
Good carry by Saraj Chandra. You're absolutely right, Ishan Noor. Someone have to read the scoreboard and the time.
No.
Both kickable penalties, what we witnessed for Navy. Anyway, it's not the referee's clock which is on your left of the screen, and that's a knock on. Another opportunity comes for Navy. So that's the full time. Like I said, it's not the referee's clock that we had. That's why maybe the reason Navy opting to take quick taps instead of going for 3 points, which makes sense. However, it's a very good finish for CHNFC. Much needed victory after their last year's performance, a heartbreak performance, and this time a 5-try victory for CHNFC. Only one man from the bench was not used. It was Krishan Indunil.
For the sweet revenge actually for CHNFC to come strong this year. Last year they won, or rather last year they lost to Navy in this same pitch. So this year they came back strong.
We also have to think of the man of the match. There's so many good names for CHNFC. Madhuvanta was outstanding despite his high tackle infringement and the yellow card. And so as Nivanka Prasad was also outstanding in terms of maining those yards. 34 points to 26. The full-time score. I'll leave it to you, option to name the player of the match, Ishan.
Yes, of course, I saw some good forward play by two flankers, especially Yoshita Rajapaksha, with giving some good cover tackles coming into the play. But I should say Sudarshan Muthusantri has been a silent killer. We didn't see him much, thinking that he did so much work actually in terms of covering the number 8, in terms of open play defense, and even in breakdowns he had so much big impact actually. So I would say, considering overall action, even though he didn't score much try, he supported, or rather he scored a try and he supported as well. So Sudarshan Muthusantri is my man of the match. Maybe you might have someone else in your mind as well, Shabi.
Let's have a look at the highlights. Madhuvanta with another penalty after Sajid Saranga's first try. And this is what Anuradha Herat's break. Nivanka Prasad, who could be my man of the match. And we'll stick to Ishan Noor. So this is Muthusantri. Lovely offload, and see, he's almost 25 meters backwards. And lovely offload and multiple passes. Hiranta Pereira goes down, and where's Muthusantri landed up? This is called support play, and without a doubt you can arguably give that player of the match for that try himself. And we saw him stealing a couple of turnovers as well. And this is a great work by Navy forwards to give the ball to Chatra Senaratne, who scored the first try, the one and only try in that first half. Former Kingswood, St. Joseph's and Candy Sports Club player Senaratne. He is still 21. And then just before the half time, CHNFC scored through Prasad Madhusankar, courtesy of this driving maul. And Madhuvanta with a peach of a conversion. CHNFC with a commanding lead in the first half. As we went into the second half, Silva with that try, the tight head prop. And then came this breakaway. Hiranta Pereira with a magical offload to Sudham Suryarachi under the post. Madhuvanta with a drop goal conversion. And then came this move, a long pass to Salia Handapangoda. Although he scored the try, it was awarded as a penalty try. And full time 34 points to 26 in favor of CHNFC. A much needed win for Yoshit Rajapaksa and his team.
Good comeback actually from Navy towards the second half. They were just 5 points on the first half, and second half they came back strong. But overall, all credits to CHNFC for winning this game with a bonus.
And back in Nithavala, Candy was leading 28 points to 21. And it's 31 points to 21 full time. So Candy will go into the final weekend as unbeaten. Let's have a look at the full time stats. 3 tries to 4 was the difference. And 1 drop goal by Samuel Madhwanta. 27 points to 12 in the half time. And it was pretty much a Navy second half blitz. Unfortunately, they had so much chances given. And we adjudged Sudarshana Muttatantri as the Papare's player of the match. So 34 points to 26. And next week fixtures: Army versus CRNFC, CH versus Police. Navy will host defending champions Kandy, and Air Force will host Havelocks at Ratmalana. And also log in for our upcoming segments. Every Tuesday, the breakdown 6:30 p.m. and the rugby PTA 6:30 p.m. And every Wednesday, the try of the week at 10:30 a.m. Log into your number one sports app www.thepapare.com. So that's all we have from Valisara, and we are signing off. We'll see you next week, and it's good night from us.
Get with the global Pulsar mania now and upgrade to the new and improved Pulsar 200 NS from David Peary's Motor Company Private Limited.
Crunchy munchy.
Fiery Kochi.
Crescent Kochi Bites. Try it. Love it. The original Kochi Bites only from Crescent.
Sophisticated selection of Yardley, London.
Crescent Mini Keeves. Try it. Love it. The original Mini Keeves only from Crescent.